And let's talk about this because it's been a long wait for season 2, but the hit series Severance, it is back.
Yeah, and joining us from the cast of Severance is an actor who can seamlessly go from serious to funny, Zach Cherry. Great to have you here.
Great to be here.
Hello, it's been forever.
Yeah, it has.
I mean, did it feel as long to you as all your fans?
Probably longer. I'm so excited that it's finally out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's unique. You see different types of shows on TV, but this is very, very different. For those who aren't familiar with Severance, talk about the premise of the show.
Sure. So the premise of the show is there's these workers who work at a sort of mysterious company, and they have a surgery called Severance, which separates their home life memories from their work life memories. So when they're at work, they don't remember anything about who they are at home, and when they're at home, they have no idea what they've been doing all day from 9 to 5. Except as the season and the show goes on, things start to get a little complicated.
Yes, right.
Ah.
Yeah. Now, would you ever do that in real life? By the way, would you want to sever your brain in that capacity?
There are jobs that I've had where I would have considered it.
Yeah.
Not this one. This one I love. But,
right.
Yes, in the past I would have at least taken a meeting about it.
You know, it's been such a long time, I guess, between season 1 and 2, partly because there were a bunch of strikes that happened in the middle of it, right? So for you to kind of get back into it now, you did this thing at Grand Central where you were like in a glass box.
So
Talk a little bit about what exactly happened at Grand Central and how it all played out for you.
Yes, so some of the rest of the cast, we were in a glass box at Grand Central. They sort of recreated our office set with our computers. There's a computer program that on the show we don't really know what's going on. There's mysterious numbers that we have to refine. And we spent 3 hours in there, you know, during rush hour earlier this week, and just kind of lived in our little world. It was very, very strange, very strange.
Okay, without giving anything away, was there any foreshadowing of what you guys were doing out there and pertaining to what's going to happen in this season?
Not intentionally, but if you really watch closely, there may have been.
Could you hear what people were saying?
We could hear sort of murmurs, but
yeah.
No one could really hear us. But we were very committed. We were in character. And it was a lot of fun. I've never done anything like it before.
Yeah,
oh,
I mean,
man,
a live audience.
Yeah, it was pretty unique.
So you play Dylan, right?
Yes.
We have a clip of your character. Let's take a look at it.
Dylan,
Mark, did it work?
it worked.
Where are the others?
I don't know.
Milchick was... I didn't think I was coming back.
Okay, I've been back a couple days already.
What?
Yeah, and they had a whole new team.
Cobell just replaced us?
No. Cobell's gone. Milchick's in charge.
So the man who just tackled me and cut up my best belt is our boss now?
Wait, he tackled you?
Yeah, bad. Which, I mean, fair, I tackled the man first, but I didn't with his belt. Kier pardons his betrayers?
Okay, so dissect your character for us.
Well, obviously he cares about his belt a lot. Yeah, he's an interesting guy. He's a bit of the class clown in the office, you know, but he's also really focused on the work, and he's a bit prickly. Mm-hmm. And this is sort of the fallout from season 1. Things got really crazy at the end, and here he is catching up with his coworker about what went down.
Yeah, I love your character because he's just, I mean, he is prickly. That's a great way to describe the vibe that he kind of gives off here. I guess what can you, and you've evolved a lot. So what are people going to expect in season 2?
Yeah, that's the really interesting thing about the show. You know, in the first season, we spend so much time with his innie, who he is at work.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we don't know anything about what he's like at home. And this season, that's what's really exciting. We start to learn more about everyone, and he starts to learn more about himself. So we get to see kind of what that means for him.
I forgot that they're called innies.
Innies and outies. Yes,
Right.
That's the terminology.
But this isn't the only thing that you're involved with, right? I mean, you're in Severance, but you've also been involved in some seriously iconic projects. Fallout, Succession, Shang-Chi, and the Legends of the Ten Rings. Come on. I mean, you're juggling all these things. How do you keep all of this going and maintaining your sanity? And
I just keep showing up. You know? Yeah, I just keep showing up.
And the Great American Bacon Show.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Do you bake?
I not well, and honestly less than ever. Since starting co-hosting that show, I'm so impressed with what they do that I'm sort of like, why even bother with what I could put out there?
Yeah.
How'd this gig come about?
They just asked if I'd be interested, and I thought, hey, this sounds a lot of fun, and it has been. It's been amazing.
Well, you get a taste test.
I do, and
that's
it's
the best part of the
really
job.
good.
See, I want that job.
That's what I
It's
want.
the best job.
I
And
mean-
even the stuff that the judges are like kind of harsh on, it's still pretty good.
New recipes that you're trying this year in 2025? Anything good?
Hopefully, I'll be able to bake a potato, or I'm
Really
I'm
tough.
keeping it simple.
Yeah, it's really
you
tough. Just
know?
gonna wrap that sucker and throw it in the microwave.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't cook then either? You're
I'm more of a cook than a baker. I will say
Okay.
yes.
All
But
right.
I'm not very ambitious.
Well, we can't wait to see what's cooking with Severance.
I'm excited.
Thanks so much
I'm
for
excited
coming
to see it.
on.
Thank you for having
Great to
Yeah,
meet
good
you.
to have you. All right, and season 2 of Severance streaming today. Know what I'm doing this weekend?
You're doing a lot of things.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch September 5.
Lots going on.
Gotta watch my daughter.